Hey you, what up? Maryam here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Stop everything. Stop what you're doing. I have some really exciting news. Euphoria's makeup artist, Donnie Davy, now has a makeup line. I repeat, Euphoria's makeup artist now has a makeup line, and I got my hands on it. It is called Half Magic, and I have it all here in this trunk. Yes! Also, happy Tuesday to you all. Happy Cat Tuesday. Today is no ordinary Tuesday. I am actually uploading onto this channel because I wanted to be the first one to talk about this line. I did not want to be late to the party. I wanted to be there on time. In this video, expect a full, thorough review of this new makeup line from Donnie Davy, Euphoria's makeup artist. I'm going to be doing swatches. I'm going to be testing out everything, talking about prices. Of course, applying everything to my face, Euphoria style, because that style really resonates with me. And now, without further ado, let's get into this video. Remember to subscribe, comment below, hit that notification bell. You know the drill, Wednesdays and Sundays videos, and sometimes a Tuesday one here and there. Let's do this. Half Magic, here we come. Okay, so I got this big old trunk in PR. I am so excited for this line. Truth be told, Euphoria makeup has definitely inspired me in a massive way. It was probably the only thing that really inspired me during quarantine because we weren't going to events, we weren't really going to fashion shows, we weren't seeing any inspo outside of what was on TV, and what was on TV was Euphoria. So that is what I was watching. This is what I was inspired by. Okay, I'm gonna try to place this on my table. It is a big trunk. Earlier today, I did actually film a quick little unboxing of this, so I'll insert it here. First on the top, we have the Half Magic catalog with everything we need to know, with all the beautiful inspiration, with all the products, with all the prices. Everything in this trunk will actually be available on halfmagicbeauty.com on May 17th, which is why I am publishing my video today. Well, first of all, we got several layers to this trunk here, and at the very top, we've got the eye paint and liners, both in shimmers and in mattes, 8 altogether, but 4 in each category. These are $24 each, and let's look at all the ones that we have here. This is the packaging, super duper cute. And I guess while I'm at it, let's go ahead and swatch them. I'm just gonna dig right in and I'm gonna see what we're working with. So the first shade that I'm gonna swatch is called Wild Caught Chrome Addiction. It's just this beautiful salmon-like shade. Next we have Chrome Addiction Burn It Down. So this one looks like a burnt orange. Next we have Chrome Addiction Sky Juice. Looks like a beautiful periwinkle blue. And the final matte Chrome Addiction shade is We Are Aliens, and it is this bright salad green. All right, so those are the first 4 shades. And now let's move on to the shimmers. As I'm swatching all of this, of course, I'm thinking about the look that I'm going to create. As I said, I am very much inspired by Euphoria. I have been for a while. And so today's look is definitely going to be Euphoria inspired. I am swatching Chrome Addiction Spirit Guide. This is the first shimmer shade. Next we have No Shame. Main Character. Oh wow. And the final liquid eyeshadow is ASMR. All right, so here we have the whole range. I'm noticing that the first few shades that I swatched have already dried down. And also, I am noticing that these are chromatic shades. So for example, this shimmery periwinkle right here, it looks kind of green from one angle, and then as I turn my hand, it's starting to look that lavender periwinkle shade. This one is similar. It's kind of like a orange to pink shift. This purple here doesn't seem to be shifting as much as the others, but it's still very shimmery and very pretty. And this one is kind of like a golden slash champagne slash oyster shell. Super sparkly, super beautiful. Now this isn't anything that I've never seen before, but everything that I'm seeing is very well presented and the quality seems to be really good. These seem very pigmented and very beautiful. Next up, you guys, we have a little Half Magic tweezer for picking up rhinestones, I imagine, and a cute holder here. And we've got some rhinestones. Okay, so the neon face gems are $12 for 72 crystals. We also have some face studs that look something like that. I actually don't have them in this trunk. It might be like the only thing that I don't have. And the tweezers are $14. All right, next up, we've got some glitter liners. 4 of them. So these are $20 each, and these are considered eye paints or liners. So I guess the applicator is precise enough to be able to line or not line. Okay, so these kind of remind me of the Urban Decay glitter liners, which to me are probably my favorite. This shade that I just swatched is called Glitter Pill Neptune Daddy. Oh, it's just like a bright blue. Okay, next we have Glitter Pill Microcosm. This one looks very disco-like. That is a lot of iridescent glitter, super pretty. Of course, I'll show you a close-up. Ooh, next we have a bright green one. This one is called Goblin. Love the name so far. Oh yeah. And last but not least, ooh, this one is really beautiful. Part gold, part bronze. So together it creates a unique color combo of glitters. This one is called Money Please. Yes, absolutely stunning. Okay, so then in the third tray here, we've got what looks like 2 highlighters or 2 glow powders. The packaging is really, really cute. Kind of opens up like an envelope. And then this is the first shade. This one is called Light Trap, Enter the Glow. Of course, I'm gonna swatch it. This feels very, very creamy. And wait till you see the second one. Ta-da! This one is called Spiritually Complex. Again, loving the names. And these powders are $20 each. Next, we finally have some lip products. So first and foremost, we have the Sculptitude 2-in-1 lip liner. And it looks something like this. Dual-ended. On one side, there's a lighter shade. On the other side, there's a darker shade. I'm gonna attempt to swatch both. There we go. So this one looks like a nude, a very wearable combo. But wait till you see the next one. This next one is pretty different, but I like it. So on one side, we have a pink. And then on the other side, we have a blue. And I believe these are $26 each, though they're calling it a lip kit. So I'm not sure if they actually come with the lipsticks or not. Or maybe it's because it's a dual-ended that they're calling it a kit. That must be what it is, because I do see a price for the Soft Matte Lip Cream, which is $26, but they're also referring to it as a kit. So I'm not sure if there's something that I'm missing here, but anyway, there's also a liquid lipstick or cream lipstick that I'm gonna swatch right now. The first shade is called Angel Rave. Kind of was expecting a little bit more pigmentation. At first swatch, it was just a little sheer. And then the second shade looks like a brown or a nude, and this one is called a Magic Brownie. This is what that looks like. These feel different. Not like a traditional liquid lipstick that dries down to non-transferable. These are more on the balmy side, but they have a little bit more pigment than a balm, but not as much pigment as I'm used to a lip cream having. So something in between. I cannot wait to try these out. Okay, so I just tried to remove all these swatches from my hand using just like a regular micellar wipe. And guess what? These are like totally waterproof. They are not going anywhere. Okay, so the glitters are. Okay, but these, it looks like they need to be removed with something stronger than just a wipe. So that's good to know. That's telling me that these are very long lasting. Same with the lip liners, by the way. They are just not going anywhere, which is a good thing. There's a couple more things that are in the trunk that I didn't yet show you. We have the Dew Lock Hydrating Set and Refresh Mist, 12 hours setting power. This is what it looks like. We will test that out. We also have some really cute Half Magic hair pins. And the final thing that we have is a Wing Magician reusable silicone guide. This is super cute. And basically, you can use the shape to create any type of wing or lift or straight edge or curved edge. Basically, this can help you create magic. $10 for this. Nice price, like that. And the last thing that we have here is a makeup bag. Super, super cute. Very iridescent and ethereal. On trend, on brand. I love it. Also, oh my god, I'm invited to the launch of Half Magic. Unfortunately, it's in LA and I am in New York, so I can't exactly be there because I have a wedding this week and I got a few other things this week, but this is super, super cool. Thank you, Half Magic team, for inviting me. I am there in spirit. Oh, also, I just noticed another piece of literature in the trunk, and this one is for the lip trick kits, rather. Try to get these names together. And it is in fact a kit that comes with the double-ended lip liner and the matching lip cream. So we've got the nude brown one, and we also have the super vibrant one. Where did it go? This one. And that is $26 for each individual kit. Okay, so now that I have talked through everything, I am ready to slap this stuff on. I am ready to create magic. And the reason why they even call it Half Magic is because the other half of the magic is you, the artist. So I like that. I felt like that was really cute. Lee thought it was a little corny, but I don't know, it resonated with me. So I'm gonna run with it. I'm thinking I am really, really drawn to that bright green. This shade here called We Are Aliens. I am going to line this little silicone helper right underneath my lashes, kind of pointing up, and I'm gonna start painting all the way across like that. That was kind of easy and fun. So I've got my straight edge. I'm wondering if I need to blend this out with my finger. You know, perhaps not. Perhaps this isn't one of those things that need to be blended out. Looks like you just paint it on. Okay, gonna go for the other side. Gonna align that right underneath. Gonna create that edge and then just bring it back. Oh, so cool. This does dry down pretty quickly. So although the silicone helper is a great idea, it's not like the most intuitive thing, especially for someone who's kind of like challenged with left and right. So I'm not really sure which end is supposed to go where. But if you struggle with creating straight lines, I think you might find it helpful. Okay, so that is one layer of the green. It's not as vibrant as it appeared in the swatch, or at least it's not as vibrant on my lids as I was hoping it would be, but it's still very, very cool. So I'm gonna wait for it to dry down and maybe add a little bit more. Oh wow, that is a lot. Why did you just add so much, girl? And then I'm gonna see if I can actually blend that out with a brush. Just like a little pencil brush from MAC. I wanna see if I can easily distribute it and just make it a little bit more vibrant. I think I can. So that tells me that the formula is flexible. You're not just committed to that one layer. You can definitely add a little bit more if you move quickly. And yeah, I think that did it. It definitely added more saturation, more opacity, and like more oomph to that green. Am I right or am I wrong? So next time I use this product, I will probably just go in with a brush off the bat. It'll probably just be easier for me. All right, so let's see how these things layer. Now I wanna grab a little shimmer and I wanna play up this shape and I wanna do something different. So now I'm gonna go for ASMR. I'm gonna load some up on the back of my hand. I'm gonna dab that to my inner corner for a really, really bright pop. That is so cool. I'm also like not gonna be afraid. I'm just gonna let it overlap a little bit in this inner portion, just like that. I think that's fun. And then I definitely am gonna reach for that shade Goblin in the glitter liner, and we are gonna create some magic. I'm gonna try to go really precisely. First with just like a really, really thin line outlining the shape. I don't know if you see it, but it is definitely there. The brush here isn't super, super precise, which is why it could be used as a liner or as a shadow. But it does have a pointy tip, so in some instances you might have to just dab on the glitters. Okay, moving on to the other eye. Now this is what you call fun. Okay, so now that this liner on this eye has gotten a chance to dry a little bit, I'm gonna add a second layer just to make it a pinch more precise and just so the glitters appear to be more opaque. But I can definitely see the inspiration from Urban Decay's glitter liners. Those, in my opinion, were the best glitter liners in the game. I still use them till this day. I actually don't know if Urban Decay still produces them, but these definitely remind me of those. So now that I've had the matte shadow on my lids for a little bit, I'm noticing that there is no creasing and everything looks really, really smooth. So that is very impressive because generally cream shadows like this tend to crack on the lids and they tend to make the lid texture appear a little bit crinkly and just like a little bit weird and funky looking. But in this instance, it is looking super, super smooth. So that is very impressive to me. I'm gonna let the eyes rest for just a second. I am gonna go for the lip kit. I'm gonna go for like one of these looks that they're offering here. To create a lighter, warmer brown lip, first outline and fill in lips with I Have Needs. Okay, so that would be the lighter shade here. And when they say outline, on the diagram here, it looks like they really do mean outline, like overline. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna overline. Then I'm gonna layer the I'll Pray For You. And I'm gonna shade the edges here. Then I'm gonna listen to myself. I'm gonna create some lines. And then I'm gonna layer the Magic Brownie on top. Oh, so now I understand why this wasn't as opaque as some of the lip creams that I'm used to. I think the whole point of this lip kit is to layer all of these different products to create different effects. So I kind of like that. That was fun. This color is definitely very wearable for me. It's something that I reach for often. So it doesn't make me feel too different. It makes me feel kind of like in my skin, you know? All right, so now I'm gonna move on. I definitely wanna add some gems and I wanna add some powders and I wanna add more magic and more fun to my look. So I'm gonna reach for this highlighter shade, Light Trap. I'm gonna grab a Sigma Skin Perfector brush, dip it in there, and I'm gonna add it to my cheekbone. Also maybe to the brow bone a little bit. Oh, beautiful. Applies really, really easily. This is definitely a more sparkly shade than it is shimmery because it definitely has some flecks of blue and pink and gold sparkles. I even see peach in there. So it's very iridescent. It's very multifaceted. But I like that it's not actually too blinding or too shiny. And also it's not enhancing any of my skin texture, so far I'm pleased. The lip cream feels very comfortable on the lips. It's not dry whatsoever. It also doesn't feel like it's going to get set. So this is one of those products that transfers slightly, but it does have a really nice, almost like a slip to it. I'm intrigued. So one of the things that this line doesn't yet have is actual liners, mascara, lashes. So I'm gonna use my own Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Color Ink in black to just like dress up this eye to my liking. And I think for my liking, that would mean a black wing. I also wanna see how liners layer over this shadow. So far so good, but this is a dippy liner, so it's not like I'm dragging it and like drying out the applicator. Okay, so I think that did it. That added a little bit of a me touch to this look. Come on, Maddie Wing, let's do it. Just drip some liner on my lower lash line here. No big deal. I also don't have the straightest edge over here, but that's okay. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the We Are Aliens shadow. Pick that up on a brush this time. Add a little bit of that to the outside of my wing here, just like that. That looks good. Looks really good. Maybe I should do the same thing on this side. Just elongate it a little bit. Add a little bit more color, you know. Then clean up that edge once more. And now I'm gonna add the glitter. Right underneath that wing. You see it? I hope you do. Good, this is actually looking really cute. It's mascara time, yeah. I'm gonna add some mascara to my lashes. And for lashes, I'm gonna use the lashes that I wore yesterday, which were Birdie Beauty Gemini lashes. I already have them pre-cut, so I'm just gonna plop them back on. Alrighty, lashes are on. And the last thing that I am left to do is apply these gems. I definitely want to utilize at least some of the gems, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so here we have a set of iridescent gems, and then here we have a set of neon gems. I'm gonna open up both just to see what I'm feeling like. So here we've got the neons. We could do like a little this moment here, or we can do some iridescent gems. What I really like about these is that they offer them in multiple sizes. There's some large sizes, there's some mediums, and there's some tiny ones here. I am thinking definitely the neons for this look. I'm also thinking you're not really getting too many gems for 12 bucks, because I'm not sure how much ColourPop charges for their rhinestones and studs. But I don't think it's 12 bucks. And they definitely have some neon options too, so just saying. Also, since these are best adhered to lash glue, it would have been nice to have some sort of an adhesive or like a glue included. It's cute that we have the tweezers, but now I need to actually find some glue. And generally speaking, I don't want to use a black lash glue like the one that I used for my lashes. I need to make sure that it's translucent, so now I need to make sure that I actually have a translucent lash glue somewhere around here. Hopefully I do. Lash and Dash Crystal Clear Adhesive from House of Lashes. All right, that sounds good to me. Let's see how easy it is to pick up these tiny little rhinestone studs with this tweezer. Okay, here goes. I mean, it's easy, but not the easiest. I'm gonna do is add a couple of dots of glue right along the edge here. And then, I'm not sure if the tweezer is the best idea picking up these. I far prefer one of these little rubbery tools to pick up studs, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like lay it out first, and then I'm gonna place it just like that. Placing that right onto my glue. And now I think I'm gonna grab a medium size, just like that. Wasn't the easiest, but it wasn't the hardest. Also, I gotta say, I sometimes find it hard to work with rhinestones that are attached to this little clear plastic because they already have like a little bit of an adhesive on them. And I guess you could use that adhesive to stick the rhinestone onto your eye, but it's definitely not as reliable as lash glue. And also, it just becomes so much more tedious to pick up and make sure that this thing doesn't glue down to your fingertips or the table or whatnot. So even though I think I was able to do it, that wasn't like the easiest thing in the world. I would have preferred if it just had like a scroll wheel and if like all the little studs were in their individual little slots. That would have been great for me, and it would have been so easy to pick up with like a rubber picker upper like this. I think my look is almost at completion. I am just gonna do one tiny little thing, and that is I'm gonna reach for the Half Magic highlighter or glowy powder. I'm gonna dip my finger into it. I'm gonna add just a little bit of glow to my center lid here. Why? Because I just want a little glow here, and I want a little bit of a glow underneath my brow. And I kind of just want to tie everything together so that it's not so flat. I think that did it, and I think that is making me happy. Not that I can see it on camera, but I can definitely see it in my mirror. All right, let's bring back the hair. And this is my final look. What do we think? Personally, I had a lot of fun creating this look. I thought that the products were all really fairly simple to use, very intuitive, nothing too complicated. So I definitely think that this products line is not just for the makeup artist, it's for the makeup newbie as well, especially if you are someone who likes to experiment with different textures, different colors, different finishes. I think you would have a lot of fun tapping into this line. I will say that all of these products kind of remind me of different products from different brands. There's definitely some crossover with brands like Urban Decay, with brands like ColourPop that offer different textures, that offer brighter colors, a little bit more pigment in certain finishes. So I definitely see some similarities with those brands and Half Magic. But what I like about this one is that it definitely feels fresh in the sense that it feels current. It feels like it was made for 2022 and beyond. I really like the names. I really like the positive vibes. And ultimately, I am excited for this line. Ultimately, this is something that I can see myself dipping into, not just for a night out, but for every day, just to bring a little bit of color and a little bit of fun flavor to my life. I mean, that's what makeup is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you the tools to be your own artist. It's supposed to help you create. It's supposed to help you paint your canvas, create your mood for the day, set the vibe, set the tone. And for me, if a product can do that, if a line can do that, then that is kind of a win in itself. So I am definitely excited for this line. Although it's not super duper innovative like perhaps maybe some of us would have liked to have seen, but the products are still very good, very easy to use, great quality, and the prices are definitely on the more affordable side. So with that said, you guys, I am going to say farewell. I'm going to zoom on out, and I am going to enjoy this look on TikTok. So I will see you guys. Check out more videos over here. Peace out, and I'm out.